Let's see. Now we're back. Yes.
Yes, now we're back. Told you
Welcome
it'd be
back,
like 5
us.
seconds. I just had to reset what game I was playing.
Hehe. Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah. I also wanted to do all that before I actually start the game because for some reason when I start this game, even windowed mode, it makes my mouse fucking disappear. So
Don't say anything about that.
makes it impossible to work with. Okay. So I made sure to go into the file beforehand and turn off the radio so that I don't have to do it now. It sucks. I don't want to not have the radio.
We'll just have to do our own covers of these songs.
Yeah, really. Oh, if that sets off, if watch that like set off the fucking copyright shit.
That would be so funny.
Okay, those are the DLCs. I don't want to do those yet because I'm under leveled for that. Oh, that's right. I need to find a pair of glasses because I have that perk.
Oh, I love that perk. I like consistently use that one in all.
Yeah, I do that one
Fallouts.
and Wild Wasteland or Wild Wasteland or whatever.
That one's fun. I really like games that have perks that adds some depth to your character, even if it doesn't do much.
Yeah.
That's something that's fun about the personalization of it. That reminds me that I'm really bummed that Baldur's Gate 3's early access is buggy.
Oh, is this an Indiana Jones reference?
It is. That is definitely one. For 4, was it, that did this?
Yeah, the fourth Indiana Jones movie. Where he survives a nuke by hiding in a fridge.
That's fine. That would work. Absolutely.
You know, I've seen that movie. I don't actually think it's that as bad as people say.
It's fine, except the monkey scene. That monkey scene was stupid.
Did the hat break? Oh no, it just has a different appearance when you're a different gender. Okay.
What?
Oh,
that's right. God, this
know.
game does not look great.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
I'm putting back on my cowboy hat.
I hate that game does that.
Monkey scene? I don't remember.
There's a bit where Shia LaBeouf's character gets separated from the group.
Yeah.
And I guess he's like, is he Indiana Jones' son, right?
Yeah.
He is. He gets separated and they're in the jungle, and he catches up by basically starting to swing through the trees with a bunch of monkeys.
I feel like I would remember that if I saw it, but I don't remember it now.
Yeah. To be honest,
I just remember watching it because I haven't watched it since it was like still like around, I guess.
Yeah. I will say that like I'm sure you would remember it instantly, but your mind might have tried to blank it out.
Possible.
Yeah, Crystal Skull is the movie we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Crystal Skull.
That movie, I agree with Teeth that movie wasn't that bad, except that bit with the monkeys. That part was.
I'm sure it's like if I watch it now, I'd be like, oh, it's kind of not great, but like I don't remember hating it as much as everybody else did.
I definitely didn't mind it at all. I thought it was fine. Besides that one, but otherwise I liked it.
I don't think it will be like a Jupiter Rising case where it's like it's so bad that it's funny.
That movie was. Remember when I told you about that? You're like, I have to see this now.
I did have to see it, and I'm so glad I saw it. It's so bad in all the best ways.
It really is like the most like fan fiction-y movie I've ever seen.
God, basically. It was so amazing.
How he's like. Wasn't he was like the super special boy who was like a rebel but also used to be a soldier and has angel wings, but he's like a fallen angel. It was so much.
I'm a space werewolf with angel wings.
Oh yeah, he's a werewolf too. Jesus, that's right. Oh,
what is this? I have hover rollerblade stealth shoes too.
Jupiter Rising. If you want like a really funny night, just go watch Jupiter Rising.
It's so
also, that does sound
funny. Oh my
That
god.
does sound awful, Kyle. I'm
My
sorry.
favorite scene in Jupiter Rising is the scene where he's stealthing through the castle on his hover rollerblades. I fucking love that scene so much.
In general, that movie was like it's so bad it's fun to watch, kind of bad. Like that was fun to watch. Like
It's like
I
Mario Brothers movie bad.
yeah, which I now want to watch again.
Yeah, I actually do kind of want to watch that again.
Now I want to play a game like a pen and paper game set in the Super Mario Brothers setting. In that one, the movie setting, that would be the best thing.
Yeah. Um.
You would
Not,
be required to wear like hyper 80s wear or clothes too,
who will
like
win?
the leather and the spikes and everything.
I love. I just want to say that I love that the way the geckos run, where they just have their mouth open. They're like, ah.
They're really funny. I don't want to hurt them. Because I
I don't
like
want to hurt
lizards
them.
in
Don
general.
says as I blast his brains out.
He was gonna shoot you with his spit. I get it.
There's a lot of geckos around here. One thing I remember this game having that kind of was tedious to me was the like a lot of landmines or something.
Are you talking about a Fallout game?
This game.
Oh, what it is? I'm trying to remember right.
Like I'm looking at the ground because I know they're here somewhere.
I think there's like a big landmine field if you try to go straight toward New Vegas. The
Mm.
idea is it's supposed to dissuade you from going that way.
Hey, we're the hell do you
Oh, there
think we
are a
are?
bunch in this zone too.
We're in
If you
Las
try to cross the
Vegas.
bridge, basically, you want to kind of
Oh.
go around. It's most. I think they're mostly set by the
Thugs in
NCR
upper
there.
level have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. It's your ass. Don't say you weren't warned.
Whatever, man. I didn't ask you. Fucking NCR.
I mean, they're better than the alternative.
There are many alternatives that are not great.
I didn't get. I got the impression the NCR wasn't really that bad though in New Vegas. Like everyone's like really weird on it.
I don't remember liking them.
I mean, compared to current government, they're kind of better.
Yeah.
They didn't seem that bad, honestly, in the game.
How
But
can
I
I
might.
lose karma? I'm surviving. I don't care if that belongs to fucking NCR.
The karma system's weird in that game.
It's dumb.
It's never been good. Didn't like? Isn't it like way more morally like stringent than like even Fallout 1 and 2
Yeah.
were? Like in
Yeah.
1 and 2, like morality was morality even a thing in those?
I don't think there was a karma system.
Right.
I think there was just reputations. Which is different and makes more sense.
Yeah, because like people won't necessarily know you're
But
stealing
this game
unless
has
they see you.
both.
I mean, like Skyrim has it too. This sort of like weirdly specific of like, oh, the gods know what you've done kind of thing. But like
Oh,
that shouldn't work in this game where there aren't like
yeah, I
that's a
see the
thing in Skyrim where there
landmines.
are literally gods that, you know, presumably are watching your moral moves all the
What
time.
do you need to deactivate landmines? Is it repair? Because I have high repair.
I think it's isn't it tech or something? Or was there tech in that science? I think it's either
Is it
science or repair.
science?
It's one of the two. I mean, you should be able to like crawl up to one and see. You definitely have to crouch to
Yeah,
do it.
you have to crouch in order to reach it.
And it should tell you, it should give you the prompt
I'm
of
just
like, you
trying
need
to
this.
scavenge for stuff before I do. What's this? A book. Who leaves burned books on tables? Does nobody clean up around here? What are you?
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Haig.
Empty. Oh, shut up. Yeah, I'll take it for scrap.
What do I afford to buy? Let's see. Oh, that's painful.
Be back.
Okay.
There, grade up.
Whoop
Oh,
whoop.
Hey.
Now you can do grade 3, the best grade. Well, until you can do ranked, but you need to be like
I'm
80-80
Lieutenant
to do
Hayes of the New
ranked.
California Republic Army, 5th
And
Battalion,
3,000
1st
points
Company.
total.
What's your business? We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility.
Like, I thought the NCR was
As you
fine,
can
especially
probably
when you
tell,
compare
we
them
aren't doing the
to
kind of job we could be
the
doing.
Legion of Steel.
the
Because the
Brotherhood.
Legion of Steel are douchebags. Was it Legion of Steel?
Not much.
Are you thinking of Caesar's
They've taken to
Legion?
calling themselves powder gangs.
No, I'm thinking of the guys who
Most of
hoard all
which
the
they've
tech.
taken to using the
Oh, isn't that the
explosives and clear
Brotherhood?
boulders as weapons.
Oh, it's Brotherhood
They
of
got
Steel.
out
I'm
of
sorry.
much faster.
The Brotherhood of Steel.
Thankfully, the small group
Yeah, they're
we found here
jerkwads.
seemed to split off from.
Okay, so I am gonna test something. So I am gonna quick save.
Are you gonna shoot him?
No, I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm not gonna kill him. I just wanted. There was a glitch in Fallout 3 that I used to use. I don't have good sneak though, so I'm probably not gonna get away with this.
Oh, okay. You're gonna do the thing you could do in Fallout 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah.
It should work.
Okay, so I give him a helmet. And then
Oh,
he
this one.
should. Oh, is it not better? Okay, so usually if a piece of gear is better, they'll switch to it automatically, and then I could go in it because I wanted his hat.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah, this
I know you
lady
had said-
is ruining my stealth.
I know you had just said that you were gonna not kill him. I thought you were
I
gonna do the
lost
thing where you
stealth
pick
for
lock.
moving a bucket.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear.
I thought you were
lost
gonna.
karma. What did you
I
think?
thought you were
was
gonna like
do?
put a
Dynamite?
mine in his pocket and
I
kill
don't
him.
have any dynamite.
Oh, mine.
No, I don't have that either.
Oh, I thought you disarmed some. Sorry.
Not yet, but I am gonna quick save now because I'm gonna start doing that, and I'm probably gonna blow up a lot.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Can I have your ammo? You're not using it. I'm just gonna take that. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, shut up. Stupid stuff about karma. Okay. I don't see anybody over there. Do I have any like long range guns or anything? Got a revolver, got a pistol, dynamite. Oh, I do have dynamite.
You have a lot of it too, and mines for that matter.
I must have picked it up from those powder gangers.
Oh yeah, if you kill them, they always have that stuff on them.
Yeah,
That's their
'cause
whole
I did
deal.
that tutorial mission where you save Goodspring.
Right. That's a fun mission. I feel every time I play that game, I do like doing that one.
I don't remember if there's any guys out here, if they're just in the building. Well, if I get shot at, then whatever. I'm not a stealth character anyway. I don't think anybody's gonna care if I steal shit in here. Yes, I know how to do Bethesda lockpicking. Yeah, I'll take that. I should be able to repair the pistol more.
Easiest lock picking ever.
Hell yeah.
What's the hardest lock picking game you've played? Or mini game, rather.
Oblivions.
I was gonna say I remember Oblivion's being really rough.
It's rough and stupid.
Because of the tumblers and all that? That
Yeah.
one was mean. That one was really mean.
Oblivion's also just bad.
Yeah.
In like literally every regard.
So it definitely was one of my favorite open world games at the time. Like I have a lot of fond memories of that series, of that game, but it is wretched and it has aged very badly. Especially when you consider how many other games have come up and like done the concept way better.
Yeah. I know that people have taken Skyrim and modded it to be Oblivion.
I thought they put the stop to that program or that mod.
Oh, did they? I only
I mean,
know
I remember
of
this
it
like a
recently.
while ago, like literally 5 years ago or something.
Uh,
But so I could be
I
wrong.
know Skywind is still a thing.
Oh, that's the thing I was thinking. Oh wait, yeah, right? Wait, Skywind. Oh, that's Morrowind. I'm dumb. Yeah, if that's still a thing, that's cool. That'd probably be really fun. Because I admit I always wanted to try Morrowind again, but
Oh,
like
I shot the gun out of his hands. Nice.
I love when that happens. I mean,
I
that's
did.
definitely a VATS
I
target.
did. Well, I did it without VATS.
Yeah, it's hard to, but you can't without VATS. But even in VATS, it's really hard to.
Yeah, it's usually really low. I'll take NCR money. I might need to do trading with them. I'll take the dynamite.
Where do you? I'm trying to remember where you. I gotta look this up. Oh, jeez. As everywhere around the globe just gets worse.
What's going on?
Oh, Hive said that Australia cut the refugee intake even further by another
Oh,
5,000 per year.
Jesus. Yeah, I'll check out the Vicky and Vance casino.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages.
What do you mean, them
That job
packages?
had strange written all over it,
Can you
but we
add
couldn't
a
turn
sub
down the caps.
tool group? Must be able to, right?
Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Khan misfits.
Who are the
He
Great
was
Khans
talking
again?
about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to
Oh, I don't know.
town,
I
he
never
was keeping
remember.
a good bit of notes on him, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. Don't.
I'm mad that you can't join the Kings.
Yeah. The Kings are really cool. Well, you can still be like really. You can be an honorary member.
Hello
Ah.
there. What brings
You basically like. I think he gives you a quest to like
I'm Ruby
think
Nash,
save his
your
dog, and that's how you
husband
get the
and I
dog.
are Prim
Mm.
Law.
And then afterwards he's like, because you saved my dog, you're now an honorary member of the
Dragged
Kings or
off
something
the
like
base
that.
into Bison
Nice.
Steed.
The
Has
best
your been
faction.
forced?
I should be able to make them the leaders of New Vegas. Oh, hey, it's safe. I can't. Oh my god. Whatever. I'm gonna have like no karma by the time I'm done here. Whatever, karma, go away. It's post-apocalypse. I gotta do what I can to survive. Nope, I don't want to do that in the open. Oh, I need to probably eat some food.
In real life?
Well, maybe later, but I can't even. No, it's a vending machine of Sunset Sarsaparilla. Which, by the way, I've had Sunset Sarsaparilla. It tastes really good.
Huh. I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of sugar.
Yeah, it's basically just a soda. Um, nope, gotta turn off the radio because I don't want repair parts. What parts do I need? Repair 65 or higher. Okay. It looks as though the damaged servos and gyroscopes could replace the correct components. 3 pieces of scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, some scrap electronics. Okay. What is my repair right now?
I am back.
45. Can I
Welcome back.
improve my repair?
Dang it, I wish.
Oh, it looks like your repair is pretty high.
Well, I know in New Vegas, you definitely want to have that repair as high as possible.
Damn it, my repair is just 55.
Just because, like, once you hit a certain point, you can over repair stuff, and then it gets a big damage bonus if you over repair something.
Yeah. Damn it, I'm like literally like even with the buff right now, I'm like 10 points below what I need to be to repair that robot.
Dang, I remember it's really hard to get that early on.
Yeah, I'll just have to wait till later.
Dang, that's annoying. I want.
You know, people can't be mad that I'm doing what I have to here when they're not even in their own house. Sure, I'll take that stuff.
Ah, why is it like that? How
I
annoying.
can't run. Shit. Why is what? Like what?
I'm trying to and I don't know how to do this. I'm wondering if I can add a new subtool category in Clip Studio for like, so I can just like batch add a bunch of brushes, like brush sets, and just put them there rather than try to like meticulously add them to the correct categories that are already in there.
Yeah.
I just want to make a set that's like, oh, here's imported brush sets or something like that, and just like batch add all the ones I get. But I don't see any way to, even though you'd think there would be. I mean, I'm gonna find out if there is a way. Just Google search.
Scope on this pistol is really handy.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, that's easy. That's not 100% intuitive, but I take it.
Dead. I want to be able to put a silencer on this thing. Can I just make this like the best gun ever?
Which gun is it?
It's just the 9mm.
Oh yeah, you can add that. Like the 9mm is highly moddable. That's the one that can get a silencer. And I remember putting one on early because it is really good for like stealth builds.
Okay, so only one is correct. I think it's that precise, hostile. I'm pretty sure it's the E at the end. So
Can I just add all these? Oh, I gotta do one by one. That's annoying, but that's fine.
dud removed. Okay. Dud removed.
Oh, this is annoying, but that's fine.
Oh, that was a different rare drop sound.
Oh?
A lot more fanfare.
Oh, you got a 13 star plus. What'd you get? You probably
Special
get like
weapon. It's glowing like rainbows.
you do. So pick it up for one, but also like there's a setting in gameplay that will make it so you automatically pick 13 stars and up, and you do want that on.
Oh, okay.
There's a thing to also make it so you automatically pick up all materials, which is also good. You end up like storing them as quick as you can, but it's nice so that you don't have to fish for them because they get harder to fish for because some of them are going to be in light pink boxes, not like the actual pink furniture boxes, but they're like lighter red.
Okay.
And yeah, that's either an Ivlito weapon or one of the demon supernatural weapons, but those are pretty good gets. You'll need them eventually.
It is a
Fuck.
wire lance, I think.
Hmm.
I need a lockpick of 75. Oh, like, damn it. Oh, I
That's a
fucked up.
really high lockpick. What the heck?
Well, it's because I was supposed to use the computer to get in there, and I fucked up on the computer.
Oh, that would do it. Yeah, I remember that one.
I'm running out of 9mm bullets.
Well, at least I found the way to make the category I wanted, but I do have to add these one by one, which is also different, like annoying in a different way.
So many puppies don't want to join parties.
It's weird. They just don't realize, but that like party buff is nice. There's pretty much no reason you shouldn't join.
Oh, this is a different area. It's like a desert.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Sometimes you get like, yeah, you're starting to get different areas for the Buster quest.
Okay, I'm gonna equip the dynamite, because...
Whoa there, cowboy. What are you doing with that?
Fun things. Ah, I'm getting shot up real bad.
No,
Be careful.
a lot of dynamite you have.
Bullets hurt when they shoot
There's
you.
a lot of powder gangers who drop dynamite, guys. I don't know if you know this.
Their kind ill likes not having dynamite.
Oh, my arm! My leg!
I'll be back real quick. Sorry.
Dead! Oh, crap. I, fucked up my chat. Shit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know how to fix wounds. I played this game before. He has an incinerator? Okay. What is this? Strange national budget. Keep an eye on it. Yeah. don't think I have room for the incinerator.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Hi.
Cannot repair this 9mm anymore. Okay. Did I check this guy? Yes. Seeing the writing business. Oh, so you catch up this party. Yeah. That. None of that sounds like it surprises me, honestly. Sadly. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff. I am over capacity. Wow, that fucking NCR armor is heavy as fuck.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
Why, yes, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
Oh my gosh.
My good
Clip
lady,
Studio.
I believe I may have some information
Why don't you let
that
me
would
batch
prove
add
useful.
brushes? Why do I have to do this
If you
one
would
by
just
one?
untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that
This is so
information I have
slow.
with you.
Or just, you know, get this brush set from an artist I like. It won't take long, then I get to drawing another lens. Nope, I'm still at this. Forever later. It's okay, Hive. I'm sure no one minds. Like, it is a heavy time. Sometimes stuff will get heavy.
Yeah, yeah. Do I not have... I think I might have used it up. Yeah,
I
okay.
Let's talk
feel
about
bad
puppies.
about rough stuff, but also I missed what was going on. Sorry.
Oh, oh, that's so gracious of you to offer to bodyguard me like that.
No.
Most of the,
Please excuse
as I
me.
understand it,
Extricated
Australian
myself a moment.
government decisions. Gosh, what brush was that? Drops one draw. Okay.
Apologies, but I'm quite busy until I reach safety.
That's right, there's an upstairs. No, you're fine, Hive. You're fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with making things a little heavy now and then. That's perfectly normal.
God knows I
That's...
use this to bitch about whatever I want.
But let's talk about puppies now.
I like puppies, I just wish I could own one.
Same. I miss having a dog. Well, we have ducks now, which are cute and funny, and they are likable. Puppies are lovely, Hive.
Do bico goggles count as glasses?
Aren't they an accessory? There's like a glasses slot. Yeah, that should count as glasses. Are you not able to take care of it, I take it? Hive? Wow, there's a lot of people have done a lot of cool things on Gumroad. Like they share a bunch of cool brushes or like templates for Clip Studio on Gumroad.
Hmm.
And this is in addition to like Clip Studio's own. It's not really a store. It's like a community thing on their program where you can just go and pick up stuff people put up there, usually for free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sucks. You're allergic to cats, Hive.
Found you.
Oh, I found you.
You like that?
I will freaking love that in bats where like you have to reload in between shots and it does it like really, really fast as if you could do
I'm
that.
gonna fucking die.
Oh
This is
man, you were
friggin'
really
shit
just
mode.
getting pasted by this guy.
Yeah, that's right. Run away.
Oh, that sucks, Hive. Well, you can always find a bunch of free brush packs in a lot of places. I've heard lots of good things about Procreate though. Especially I wish I had chromatic aberration because that looks really cool. It's one of those things where like, yeah, it's kind of a crutch, but it seems like a really cool way to add some interesting color depth. You know, people were using that a bunch when that first came out.
Key. Oh, that's right. I still have to fucking play. Ah!
You have to play.
Sorry. I still have to play Daily Permission for you guys.
Oh yeah, you do.
This would have been a good month to do it, huh?
There's still plenty of months left.
There is. I don't know if I want to, like, fill up my schedule with 3 games.
I wish I knew how to make ink and brushes. Like I know how to make ink and brushes, Hive. I just haven't. I know the process. I just don't know how to make one. If that makes sense. Like there's a method, I guess, to it that I don't understand.
Oh, good. The goggles count as glasses.
Yep, they should.
You like that?
Ah! Dead. God, I love this. I love this fucking pistol so much.
It's
like
really good.
It's the first gun you ever get, and it's like one of the best feeling guns in the game.
It helps that there's a lot of. Oh yeah, definitely start doing the drawbox stuff, Hive. That helps. It's stuff you can get into daily, and it helps. The goggles do something. The 9mm is good because it has so much modability that a lot of guns don't have by comparison.
You can't hide from me forever.
Yes, I can.
I think the 11mm is also really moddable.
Is there an 11mm? I have the 10mm.
Oh, was it the 10? Yeah, it's a 10 I'm thinking of. Okay, I'm going to link. So I'm going to. Gosh, what was the name of that book? Hamptons.
You can't hide from me forever.
So what I would suggest is you can do the Google search. Just search Michael Hampton's figure drawing PDF. It is, as I understand, a PDF that's just like everywhere freely. Because I know my own life drawing teacher just like, yeah, you can get this for free, just download it. And it's definitely one of the most all-inclusive I guess, guidebooks for anatomy that teaches gesture and anatomy and gives you pretty good map for learning. I'm just bad at reading it and going through it myself, but it's very good for that. Beyond that, the next thing I could say for practicing anatomy is do it every day, which is
I'm bad at that.
I'm ba- I'm better at that. I took like a whole week break from drawing, and I feel like I'm only just getting back into it yesterday. But otherwise I've been better about doing it daily. Um, but that's like when it comes right down to it, the most useful advice I think I could give about learning how to draw is just do it every day if you can. Not enough that like you burn out from it or that you feel like it's really stressful. Just like if you can draw every day and make it a habit, that's like a really good first step, especially because then you can start focusing on something you really want to draw. Like if you really want to draw anatomy, just do a lot of anatomy studies,
I
ideally
really
every
need
day.
I really need that clip of Shia LaBeouf to be screaming in my face every day to draw.
Just do it.
Okay,
Just do it.
it was a
What was that?
bomber golem wired lance.
Oh, that probably won't sell well. I would hold on to it though, because even if you don't use it, you can break it down for materials you
I was
need
gonna
later.
say, if you're planning on making an Atlas weapon, you'll need to break stuff like that down,
Yes.
because they'll drop Goldia and Saffords.
Yeah. You need Goldia for melee weapons, Gold's Grimo for force weapons. I can never remember the ranged weapon one. But yeah, you need those and Saffords for all three. Uh,
Howdy.
Hey, youngster.
Cause, yeah, kind of back to
Well,
Hive's question.
that was quite
In
an
the end,
adventure. We
the
talked
most
those
important piece
convicts a
of
thing or
advice
two, didn't we?
in art
Breaking
will be
myself
to
out of a
just do it
hostage
as much as
situation.
you can,
Not to
and
diminish your
as like
role
is
in it, of course.
reasonable.
But
It's important to
problem is,
do
there's
a
still
lot of
no law
do
enforcement.
art within like how much time you have, but the idea is to do a
Ah,
lot if you can.
yes.
Like
My memory
make it
is
a habit,
I was
work on
skulking,
it every day,
performing
and
recon, gathering information
art is
on
one of
some of
those
the
things
powder
where
gangers.
some
When some
people will
great
like
times arrived, they were talking
swear
about
there's
some
something called
delivery they
talent
took in.
when
They said
in
they were headed
reality
through
even a
Nipton
lot of
to
the best
nowhere.
artists are just really
Hello again.
practiced more than anything else. A lot of times it's just practice when it comes to art.
Oh no. I'm
If
Talent
you
is
serious.
a skill you develop.
with that,
It should be someone brave like you
Talent is
with
a
more
skill
of a
that you
home
develop.
base.
yeah,
Someone who'll settle down.
talent
I
isn't
heard the
exactly
powder
like,
gangers
oh,
talking
you're
about
born with
someone in
it.
the
Some
prison named
people
Myers
definitely
who had
can
some
start or
experience
like
as
are
a sheriff.
can start off better at it,
Also,
but
with the
like
NCR so close
any
by,
really
you
like
may be
anything
able to
else,
get
it's a
them to
skill.
take over
Like
the
art
town.
is a skill, drawing and art is a skill that you can
It
just
will.
practice.
The sheriff, you also may be able to convince that.
And and to an extent, it's a really I don't want to say painful thing to hear, but it's a painful thing to like get used to. Of you really just have to do it to get better, or
Yeah.
else you won't. Um,
Or you'll end up like me, who has slowly deteriorated in skill.
um, that's a really good idea, and that's what I would call. Oh gosh, did my pen run out of battery? No. Okay, I guess I have more time to talk now.
When I got this assignment,
Oh,
I
more
told you
specifically
it was
about
no
this.
gamble.
That's a good idea for specific studies. Um, that book, Michael Hampton's figure
What
drawing
is it?
guide or whatever, I forget what it's called, but that one will actually has chapters
What is it?
specifically on each body type or each
Something?
part of the body. And it's important to really look at the musculature and skeletal structure beneath the body so that you can learn how things are put together. And when you learn how things are put together in the body, then then you have a better understanding of its form and how it will move in space.
Yeah.
So yeah, doing like really guided studies on certain body parts is really good.
We know
And in
this is a
general,
great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the
you
needs of
should
the
always
town.
be using
We don't have
references
the
when you're
guns or
doing
the patience.
studies. Um,
What we
that's the
need more than
most,
anything.
that's definitely like
If
the
we had
next
just
most
one
important
more
thing is like
squad, we could
always use
easily install a
references.
sheriff and still
Um,
handle our primary
every
objective.
artist
If
use
you'd like to see
references
the
for the most
NCR
part.
include protection of Prim and its
It's
duties,
important
then
to
you'll
say
have to get
like
some Night
never
Mojave
trace unless you're
outfit to
doing
dig
a
you up
trace
that.
study. And like with a trace study, you shouldn't share that, or you shouldn't say, "Oh yeah, I totally did this." Like, I don't imagine you're that kind of person anyway. But in general, you should always use references, learn from references, look at how other people do other things, and like use that as a guide, and that's how you learn. Or like always use photo references for things. Like if I wanted to draw a bike, I definitely would go look up a bunch of bikes and put up a bunch of bike pictures on another screen and work off that. Because like you really just about everything is complex to draw. Unless you're drawing like literally a ball or something, like you should just look up references on how a thing is shaped.
Mm-mm.
And the body is insanely complex. Like, oh my god, it's so complex. The body is just this really weird mishmash of muscles and bone and skeletal structure that, like, I will fully admit I am very thirsty for in various ways. Like, I don't do it very often, but I actually do really like drawing the human body and practicing on nudes because I think the human form is cool and nudes are fun to draw because I find it interesting.
Hello.
But the human body's weird.
I'll be
Oh yeah. Okay. That's a really painful thing to get over, Hive, and I can understand that. I have a friend who still has that, and like
I still have
they're
that,
pretty good. Yeah, and like Teef is really good and has way more practice than me and is really good.
but I'm
Like Teef
worse.
is. You're not the worst. You're really good, Teef. That mech you drew is cool. It's right there. It's really great, and your artwork is really good and unique. Shauna's like that though, but like Shauna's absolutely like that. Like you've seen her sometimes in my streams, or I know Teef has obviously seen them a few times in our games. Um, Bodies are weird. They're insanely weird. But also like the only thing I can suggest for getting over this like I will never improve mindset that's easy to fall into is that that's essentially imposter syndrome to an extent. Like that
Mm.
becomes imposter syndrome when you are better. Um, that's a weird way to say that, but like it's essentially like it's the same thing. Um, you get this feeling that like you don't think you're actually good or like you're never improve or get better, but like in the end, everyone will always get better as long as you practice, as long as you keep doing something. Some people can improve faster through various ways, using guidebooks, using like studied practices, asking others for advice and how you can improve, asking people who are more skilled, who might know something better, will help a lot, I think. But in general, like people will always get better. I'm trying to think of the phrase. I had like an art teacher who was really good and kind of influential to me for a lot of reasons. Who I'm trying to remember exactly what she said, but basically the idea is that as long as you keep drawing, you will always get better. You can't not get better as long as you keep drawing. It's basically impossible. As long as you keep drawing, you will always improve. Because like with any skill, as long as you keep doing it, you'll get better at it, even without realizing it. It may not be as fast as you like, or may not be the pace you want it to be, but like people always get better as they do something. And yeah, Hive said you are good, Teef, and you
Mm.
are good. We're very good at art. Wando's very good at art too.
So so
Wando's like
so
amazing.
fun fact about me drawing robots.
Robotos.
Like a year ago, I was bad. I was bad at robot. Hilariously, the thing that made me good at robot was building Gumblah.
Gumball looks hard.
Gumblah is not hard.
Well,
It's just
actually, it's more
slow.
like yeah, it's like I don't have time for Gunpla, which is why I also don't have the tools yet, but that's why I haven't started the wound ward I got because I don't have time.
Yeah, not having the tools is a problem.
That's a
Um,
fair thing, Hive. Um, the advice I would give for that is probably one you already know, but like don't sweat the details. It's an important thing to accept, but the more often you draw, the more you get better, which is coming back to the whole thing. So if you keep like taking forever and sweating the details on trying to do something perfectly, you'll never get started as much as you could, or you won't do as much as you could have if you learn to just. Um, I'm sorry that I'm like hijacking the stream to talk about art with
No,
mine.
that's fine.
Um,
I just remembered that I'm vilified by the power gangers, so now all of them are gonna kill me while I try and do this quest.
that's fun though. It's lots of experience there and so much loot. And also they're kind of chumps.
They are chumps. They try to attack a town.
So like
Varmint rifle.
the best thing to do is don't sweat the details, which I know is just easy to say and not do, but like the thing I would try to hammer into your head is um, you'll get more work done if you don't worry too much about details. I'm trying to move away from doing like really long finished pieces that take me days, and I would like to more focus on like quicker sketches that maybe aren't as involved, um, but they would, you know, help me improve a lot of stuff faster. Because I know my big problem is I'm still really bad at form and shape and making characters that like look, I guess, believable and faces and stuff. Whereas I know my rendering's pretty okay. People seem to like my rendering, but my form is bad. Oh boy, trying to draw with my pen while it's um connected to a USB cord's really hard.
Oh man, there's a sniper rifle in this game, and I really wish I had it.
You'll get it eventually, won't you?
I think so. But I want
The
it
varmint
now.
rifle is really good.
Oh, fucking yeah, get wrecked. I gained karma for killing that man.
Because they're bad people apparently, and if you kill bad people, it's wow. These have a lot of like really bad moral lessons, don't they? And just
Yeah.
in general,
Yeah.
it's funny to go back and think about that and like.
This karma
I
system is such a holdover from Fallout 3. I don't know
I
if
really
like
like
Obsidian didn't have the time to get rid of it or change it.
they probably just didn't, or like it was probably like required to keep it. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I definitely would like to see more modern games actually tackle a more in-depth system on morality. I would say, I think, gosh, what's that game called? Outer Worlds tries to, and I don't know if I really can't gauge how well it does it because I don't like that game, but like,
Yeah, I know you and Sheridan like it.
I think in general it's earned a lot of its good reviews. I just don't like it personally for various weird reasons. Like my reasons for disliking it aren't like good, I think. It's more a case of like, um, I kind of wanted something else out of it and I didn't get it. In the end, I kind of just wanted like New Vegas in space, and that's not what it is.
I think everybody wants New Vegas in space.
It's really what I wanted out of it, and it's
New
not. And
Vegas
it's like,
is
it's
so good.
oh gosh, I just can't go back and play it because it looks awful. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's good. That will be really nice, I bet.
Watch out. Oh shit, I didn't mean to shoot you, I was trying to talk to you! Well, okay. I live by my choices. I'll just have to use the other option. Whatever. Whatever, these people already hate me, I don't care. Karma going down from stealing from people who already hate me sounds really stupid.
Must have got away.
Ah!
Is that true about Outer Worlds? I thought like you can very clearly choose to be like, yeah, screw the corporations thing in the end. What'd you do? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I went up to the guy because I was like gonna see if I couldn't talk to him or something, and he starts to do his line where he's like, "Huh?" But he teleports through the door, and so it just goes, "Huh?" No, don't shoot! I just want to talk. Hey, look, man, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Myers has died. I'm sorry, but you left me no choice. And by that I mean I fucked up.
Get a nice hat out of it.
I think it's the hat I'm wearing, but I can now like repair it and make it better. Yeah. Oh, that piece of armor broke anyway. Okay. Repair my pistol. Can I repair anything else? I can repair this pistol.
Maybe that's what I don't like about Outer Worlds. It tries very hard not to do the like, oh, this is the good, these are the good, this is the good choices, the bad choice, and it tries to add a lot of depth to its choices, but then it also feels like it's not saying anything as a result.
Oh, here, medics. Give me that.
Right, I was doing a landscape. I kept getting distracted. I'm actually really happy that I'm improving my landscape slowly but surely. Man, yeah, just watching you play New Vegas. I keep wanting a
Makes you
new
want to play
New
New
Vegas.
Vegas.
Almost, if it, like, it visually has not aged well, and I'm like
No,
really
it's
bad
visually
about.
made like shit.
I'm really bad about wanting to play old games if like I really can't stand the visuals anymore. That's why I don't.
Yeah.
Why I couldn't go back to play Dark Souls 2 either. Like visually, that game is hideous.
Really? You don't like how Dark Souls 2 looks?
Well, no, that's not entirely true. I don't like how a lot of the armor sets look. The zones look fine. I think like I don't think their art style when it comes to the like armor sets looks good most of the time. Some of it looks fine.
I'm back.
Because
Welcome back.
I don't think it aged that badly. Like,
I guess it hasn't, but like it's I still think a lot of it looks ugly.
ooh,
Or maybe
308
just
rounds.
isn't the aesthetic I want out of it. What's that? What was that, Cherry? Sorry.
Exactly.
Oh, Dark Souls 2. I want to say Dark Souls 1 probably.
I've
Hey,
been helping a family member hack his 3DS and trying to help get some things set up on there because one of the things you can do with a hacked 3DS is you can inject ROMs for use through the virtual consoles that are on there and stuff. So I'm getting a couple of GBA and SNES games on there.
Also, I think maybe that's why I don't like Outer Worlds, because of what Haim just said. Which is, the Outer Worlds isn't like super anti-capitalist, but because they were on record as saying that it's not doesn't particularly have a political message. It just wanted to be a fun role-play theme park ride, and I guess maybe that's why I don't like it. Because
maybe
like
that's why people have been kind of disappointed with it, because they don't commit.
it does. I think that's it. Where it just feels like a theme park, and I can't get involved, or I don't feel like encouraged to really care about the game too much or the world too much. I care about like some individual characters because, as always, Obsidian's really good at writing individual characters. But in general, I felt like I couldn't care as much about the story.
I heard
And I
their
don't know.
Planescape spiritual successor wasn't that great either.
That's unfortunate. I remember trying the demo and I thought, okay, this isn't for me, but I didn't think it was bad. It's just like this isn't my kind of gameplay more than anything else. It's unfortunate to hear that it's just also like not great, I guess.
Well, I think the thing is that makes people really disappointed with it is that it's a spiritual successor to Planescape Torment. Um, and people really want like more of what that game was offering, and to the people that I trust, it feels like that game doesn't really understand why people like
Planescape?
Planescape Torment.
Right. I could see that being the problem then, of like it's a thing that like a lot of I feel companies are really bad at like getting why someone who liked the original work. Um like that really bad Transformers
Hmm.
um by Rooster Teeth, that one Transformers show that was
God, that
really
show
bad.
sucks.
It's so bad. It's that same Rooster Teeth thing of just having zero idea of what people liked out of a series, or like zero understanding of what the original series were. Like
Yeah.
that seems to be the big thing is with Rooster Teeth is they're they do like to take inspirations for stuff, but without understanding what they're taking
They do
inspiration
not
from.
understand. Do we know who directed and wrote the Transformers?
I do not, unfortunately. Yes, we are Hive. I think the Torment Tides of Numenera
Yeah,
is
Tides
what
of
you're talking about?
Numenera.
That's what I thought.
I forgot the name.
No worries.
Sorry, this is a really funny visual image where it just
Man, the most Fallout screenshot I've ever or sequence I've ever seen.
walk
Yep,
into building,
this
turn
is accurate.
left.
Oh
Oh my
god, I love the
god.
VAT system, but it always leads to stupid stuff like that, and it's the funniest thing ever.
Just the fucking visual imagery of just like walk into building, turn left, immediately go into VATS, shoot a guy 3 times in the head, and he dies.
The best bit I think is like when you're in first person and doing that, and you're just like up close looking at his face, it's
Like
slow
what
motion, and you
just
just
happened
fire three.
there?
What's that?
Like what just happened there?
Yeah, like just that was just perfect. Oh, I kickstarted what's that other game? Pillars of Eternity. What was
Pillars
it?
of Eternity?
Yeah, I hated that game in the end too.
That sucks.
Unfortunately,
What even is it?
it's a CRPG, and that's the thing is like, in the end, I don't like CRPG, and the character visuals were ugly. They
Yeah,
were
I gotta
really
be I
ugly.
gotta be honest, like I started playing Baldur's Gate out of like all the like because of like all the praise that people have for it.
Yeah,
And like people that I trust really like it, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll give it a shot.
yeah. Like I see
It's
what this is all
boring.
about.
It's just so boring.
I think, um, how do I word this?
And
I
like
think
I don't really feel like I'm making any choices.
I wonder how much of it is just nostalgia speaking to those people who like
Probably.
really shoot praise at it. Like a case of like this is a game they have a lot of fond memories of and nostalgia for, and that's what colors their opinion of it as like a really good game. And like I'm definitely I definitely have that too. Like there's a lot of games I'm like that with too all the time. Ooh,
Hmm?
really? That's awful, Hive. I did not know remember that. Ugh.
Wait, a transfer due to a
I
Kickstarter
remember
award.
about that.
Ah.
Oh, someone please explain this to me.
It was like a joke on a gravestone or something, if I remember correctly. Or like one of the rewards was one of the Kickstarter rewards for a certain tier was people got to like have a thing put on a gravestone in the game or something. I can't
Hmm.
remember.
And if someone just put a horrible, oh gosh. I kind of like Bioware writing, but only for characters most of the time, or like for individual character stories. Their overarching stories are always really weak, but I definitely ended up liking a lot of characters in Bioware games. Um, like I liked a lot of Andromeda's characters.
Mass
There's a
Effect
lot of cool.
Andromeda?
as bad as that game is, there's a lot of really good characters in there. I
Mass
think
Effect
that like
Andromeda is weird because it's like the first time I played a Bioware game, I was like, the gameplay is fun.
gameplay is fun. Like it's because they like kind of like fully, what's the word for it? Like fleshed out their Mass Effect gameplay. Oh, it's good that they patched it out high. Thank goodness. Like now I feel less gross about them. Or I feel like less disgusted. That's good that at least patched out. Like, what the heck though? Okay. Well, it's good they patched. That's gross. Part of me, I feel like it's a very recent thing about public consciousness, like finding out how important it is, like
Ooh, sunglasses.
kind of understanding more recently, like transphobia and stuff like that. Cause like, it feels more like a recent thing for a lot of people to suddenly come upon and like realize.
Sunglasses give me two perception.
I mean, when I'm wearing sunglasses, I certainly feel like I'm cooler, I guess.
Holy shit!
Just watching you blast away these guys in there. That system is stupid and fun like that.
Oh, he also has sunglasses. I can repair my sunglasses now.
Over
Because as we all know,
repair.
you can only repair things with other things of the same thing.
I think eventually you get a perk from leveling repair where you can use stuff in the same category, if I remember right.
I
And
hope
then
so.
that
That's one of the
opens up a
reasons,
lot of the
like...
repair stuff.
Ah!
Like when you can do that, then all of a sudden like you can repair everything with anything, and it's really funny.
Well, I guess if I'm gonna kill some of these guys, I might as well just kill all of them. It's a shame nothing could be done.
I also have prescription sunglasses, and I really like them, honestly.
More sunglasses. Time to repair my sunglasses.
With more sunglasses.
I'm gonna drop the biker goggles. Weapons.
You ever just like work on a drawing and you actually this happens to me a lot where like I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just gonna keep doing it and I'm gonna hope it comes out okay.
How many of you people are in this building?
In the powder ganger place, there's a
Yeah.
lot. There's a lot in
Well,
there.
this one particular building has a lot of guys.
Or as I like to call it, lots of loot. Just walking loot bags.
More sunglasses. There's still like 3 guys in here. I lost karma for taking Sunset Sarsaparilla. Not for murdering the tons of people in here.
It sucks that New Vegas still has that really dumb karma system. That makes no sense.
Yeah. Oh, hi. It's just one headshot. Ah, I died. Oh no. I got
Oh wow,
cocky.
they blasted your head too. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, there it is. Well, I guess we gotta do all this carnage all over again. I'm sorry.
I still say like I like Bioware writing sometimes. It depends. I always think their character-driven stuff is way better when they're
Their
not focusing on their
moment-to-moment stuff is good.
Yeah, that's really the best. Their moment-to-moment stuff is very good, I think. But when they kind of leave that moment-to-moment stuff, then the stuff starts like falling apart a lot.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
When their overarching stories are really like they really fall apart most of the time and like get planned.
Let me see.
I want to say like I feel like Dragon Age doesn't fall into that as much. Like I like Dragon Age 1 and 3 a lot.
Dragon Age
I don't
Origins is so good.
Dragon Age Origins is one of my favorite BioWare games for sure.
I will not play it for like 6 years, but because I beat it recently. But like,
That's all you need to do.
you play it like once every 6 years, and you're just like, damn.
I can understand finding the game really boring. Dragon Age that is because like
Dragon
it is
Age?
like yeah, Dragon Age Origins. That's what Hive said. They found the gameplay boring, and like I could see that. Like
The gameplay is really boring. You do
I
not
think
play
it's
that game for the gameplay.
two's gameplay is a lot better, and three's is really good. I think three
Two's is
has.
better, but two is also like has some of the worst enemy encounters I've ever seen. I recently beat because I've been recently going through all the Dragon Age games. I have to. I'm just gonna restart my Dragon Age Inquisition file at some point.
You're gonna fall into the same thing I do, where every like couple years are like restart the game and
I'm,
complete with a new save.
I'm
Oh
getting-
gosh, they really are just murdering. What the hell? Use dynamite.
that takes a long time to throw.
Throw it and run. Throw it in vats and run.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Like that's what I do. If I try to like, I will just use vats to throw a thing. Oh yeah, I don't. How do I word this? I think your reasons are completely valid, Hive, for not liking said thing. Even if I like said thing, you have reasons for not liking said thing that are perfectly acceptable.
And throw the. Damn it. Ah, throw it.
Having some dynamite there.
Yeah, because like these characters getting constantly staggered by all the lasers and stuff, and like even in VATS they were constantly getting staggered and couldn't throw the dynamite. They were just like standing there, like nearly falling over and getting stun locked. That was really funny. I've never seen that in VATS before. Oh, that was really funny. Oh my gosh.
Watch out. Watch out. I'm gonna shoot your arm.
I really do want a good new open world game again, though. I can actually make a
I'm
character.
getting pelted again.
If you know they're gonna come that way, why didn't you throw the dynamite before?
Listen.
I'm listening respectfully.
That's what. My frame rate dropped like crazy right there.
Oh my gosh.
There's still like 3 of them out there.
Oh my
Stop it.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, is that how it works in DAI? That's funny as hell. Oh my gosh. That is the most backwards way to make a third person. Oh, EA. Why am I not surprised?
Okay, they're all like low on health, thankfully.
You got this.
Now I have it because I threw a fucking grenade out there.
Have confidence.
No confidence. So after getting pelted by 700 rounds of machine gun fire, I think I'm finally okay.
You did it.
I saved a life. I didn't save anyone.
But you didn't do anything.
Oh, he had sunglasses. I need those.
Still can't believe they're gonna give away a free facial to everyone in Genshin Impact. That's funny.
Okay. Well, that was a funny adventure. I can probably sell those laser weapons for a decent amount once I repair them enough.
The laser weapons are always good money.
I think I successfully dragged like every fucking NPC downstairs. Ooh,
From their
sunglasses.
bed. They were just sleeping, chilling, having a nice time. Then all of a sudden, gunfire, and
Yeah.
someone barrels in with a bunch of dynamite. Gosh, I really need to, cause I'm reading um I mentioned it briefly, I think somewhere, but I'm finally reading my copy of Making Comics by Scott McCloud,
Yeah.
that I got as a gift a long time ago.
Yeah.
And this book is amazing. It's really great. And really goes deep into like concepts about how to make comics. Like it's a really intelligent book. That kind of outlines a lot of things that aren't really obvious about making comics at first, and I think it's quite fantastic for that. And it certainly got me like really wanting to go on a um like comic kick, I guess, and go look at some other comics that I really appreciate for various reasons. Like I want to go reread all of Kill 1 Billion Demons or whatever.
I should probably start reading that at some point.
That comic owns so
How
much. Oh
long
my
does it
god.
take to get to the part with the
The Oni transformation where they like
yeah.
fuse Dragon Ball
Yeah.
style. I actually that's not in the print books yet. I think that's web comics.
Oh.
But probably not that long. It didn't the I don't think it would be that long. I don't think there's too much of it yet still. And honestly, the entire series is like a great ride. It's a really good comic.
God, that lady just wanted to suplex me.
Remind me of the bit when Ina's talking about wanting that woman to like step on her. She's like, yes,
Which
yes, my
one?
queen. It was someone from that like Call of Cthulhu game.
Okay.
It was this woman who was like, I guess like like she's leader of a gang somewhere there, and she's like threatening to stab her. And at some point, she does like almost stab the character, and he was like, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Step on me, queen.
I'm thinking of that clip. It's not a Hololive VTuber. There was another VTuber who was playing like Detroit Become Human, and the lesbian robot kicks Connor, and she goes, "Arigato gozaimasu."
Oh yeah. Hive mentioned it, like kill 6 billion demons. I'm done. That's it. And there's so much extra lore. That's just amazing, quite frankly.
See, it sounds really intimidating to get into 6 billion demons.
I know it's one of those things where like I want to say just do it because like you will be really happy you did.
I regret not trying to do their whole they had an OC competition.
Oh, I bet that would have been rad to do.
It was rad.
I could never like that's not how do I word that? Like I'm not really good at that kind of teaming, but like I adore their aesthetic. It's amazing. Even if it's not something like I'm not good at, it's amazing. It's very good.
Well, do you know what an OC competition is?
I assume it's where you make an OC in their style.
No.
Oh, go on then, please.
No, they basically gave the competitors a setting, right? Actually, I think the correct term is OC tournament.
Oh, okay.
Basically, they're like, okay, here's the premise, and you basically are going to, it's an anime tournament arc where you just you pit up your OC against other people's OCs, and they go, okay, so you and you are gonna fight, and then you draw a version of the fight where your character wins, and they draw a version of the fight where their character wins. And then
I've seen these.
And then they, whatever voting method they choose, or if they judge themselves, they'll be like, okay, this person wins, so this is the canon thing.
That yeah. I've seen that. If only because like I know I've seen Shakes do one of those in another Discord once that they
Yeah.
kept DMing me to vote for them
Oh, yeah,
for.
Shakes was in that.
Oh, okay.
They actually got pretty decently far. I was kind of surprised.
And this is for Kill 6 Billion Demons, or is this another?
It was
Sorry.
run by the guy who does 6 Billion Demons.
Ah, okay. That's freaking cool then. Yeah, like they got really far.
There was another person who I follow who was also in it, and they got pretty decently far. One person. So when it came down to the last two, one person like really wanted to have their character do a certain thing, so they basically wrote a scenario which basically got them disqualified.
Oh no.
But they were fine with that because that's what they wanted.
Oh, okay.
Like that they wanted this particular thing to happen. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember it being really cool. And they wanted their character to go through this kind of like thing. And because they basically wrote it that way, it got them disqualified.
Oh, now I'm massively curious, but that's because I'm always curious.
I don't know if you can find it. Like, I don't know if there's like an archive of it somewhere. I imagine you. It is a he who runs 6 billion, right?
I don't know. I thought it was I thought they were a woman, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Hi, we're talking about Tief brought it up. There was basically an OC competition run by the writer of Kill 6 Billion Demons, I believe. Oh, what TTRPG is that? I know the Kill 6 Billion Demons. Yeah, like they worked on Lancer a bunch, and Lancer owns, and I am like always constantly tempted to go just like find some randos in the Lancer Discord. Like, hey, I want to do a game. Just like find people to do a game with. I'm like that desperate for a Lancer game.
I've like lost all my confidence in my DMing skill.
But I will tell you, your DMing was really good. At no point did I think you were always a good DM with Lancer. It's understandable that like if you were having trouble with stuff, but you were a good DM. I don't want you to ever feel that otherwise. And most of the games you've I've really enjoyed. I do know at some point I probably want to continue my mass character in like another comic, just like in my own thing, just so I can practice comics.
I just wish I was like, I know it's like an unrealistic like standard to put myself to, but like, I don't know, like I'm so inspired by Matt Mercer's performance for Critical Role that it's like I just wish I could even like half emulate that level of skill.
What I think, and what I do want to offer as advice for that, I guess, is like, I guess two things. One, Matt Mercer didn't start that good. I'm 100% positive. But how Matt Mercer probably improved that is doing a lot of regular games that maybe weren't that good. And one thing I keep hearing when it comes to any creative field is that if you keep trying to chase perfection, you won't ever start.
That's true.
Like you're never really finish things if you keep trying to chase perfection. One thing I like quote tweeted at one point was like, actually, I'm gonna look it up because sometimes I'm really bad at remembering specific words, and I feel this put it better than I did when it comes to like starting a comic anyway. And I think this applies to a lot of things. Let me really quickly.
Hey.
Cause I know I tweeted it and
I didn't know you were hostile. Well, now you're no style because you're dead.
No one gets better at drawing comics by waiting until they're better at drawing comics, which I feel is advice that works for any creative field. You can't keep.
For me, it's my writing. I just don't think I'm.
But it's the same thing for writing. You never get better at writing by keep trying to chase perfect writing. Like unless you just keep doing, even if it's bad writing, you're gonna improve as long as you do writing. But by the way, I think your writing's fine. Like I think your writing's good for everything I've seen it in. So like.
Where have you seen my writing? I don't remember.
Well, I mean like your writing for at least for like role-playing games and stuff, and the characters I've seen you do. Like the things I've seen you do.
My characters are entirely improv. That's not writing. I just go.
Well, I mean, just like the setting.
Improv is still a form of writing, though.
And improv is a form of writing. That's right.
There's a reason why there's a category of writing in like in schools when they have like the weird like different what are they called? Like, you know how there'll be like math competitions and
Yeah.
stuff like that related to that, and there's also like writing competitions, and there's one particular category called ready writing, where the
Oh.
whole point is you don't go in prepared and you don't know what you're writing about until you go in there, and then you're given like an hour to write about it.
Oh,
Because,
really?
you
I've
know,
never
being
seen
able
that.
to write on the spot is also a form of writing. There's
Yeah,
also
exactly. I think that's important too, is like improv writing is a type of writing. And really when it comes to, let's be honest, when it comes to role-playing games, improv writing is a lot of it too. Like you are very suddenly coming up with responses to things you don't expect, and it has to be somewhat on the spot, even if, you know, most people will give you a moment if you need it. Like you still have an element of like haste a lot of the time. Gun. Okay. I have not heard about that.
What is a cowboy repeater?
Cowboy Repeater owns. Use that. That thing's freaking great. It's my favorite 2 and or 3 and
Whoa,
New
it's
Vegas
got like
rifle.
iron sights and everything.
It owns the Cowboy Repeater, and it also is one of those cool ones where you like flip the stock after each shot. It
Oh
feels good to
yeah.
use. It feels good to use. Like that's a fun gun to use. That's one of my favorites for that reason alone. And that one I definitely like will upgrade right away in New Vegas just because it's fun as
That
hell to
reminds
use.
me of when I don't want to use their real name on stream. Me and someone.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Oh, they used to go by the name. I don't know. Maybe they still do. I don't know. They would use the username Bust a Move Maximo.
Mm.
We went to an arcade once with like House of the Dead 3 or something, and
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
machine had like shotguns instead of
Oh, yeah, yeah.
pistols. So you had to
Yeah, that
cock
one's
it,
cool.
right? And we were like,
Yeah.
just for like shits and giggles, we were like, hey, what if we just did the one hand cock where you just like pump your arm with enough
Yeah,
force?
yeah.
Yeah, we did that. It ruled.
That's the that's it's like a really visceral feeling, and that stuff is cool, and that's why I like the Cowboy Repeater.
I love the arcade shooting machines that have the recoil.
Oh yeah, like there's another House of the Dead one where you have SMGs that does like you get a lot of recoil out of that and feels fun.
I One thing I love to do, because most arcades are dead anyway, is I'll go to an arcade, I'll find a House of the Dead machine, and
Like double
I'll
play it.
yeah, I'll just double play it, and I'll just
That
fucking
sounds
like do
fun.
wield.
I will say mm, there's probably a lot of other arcades around here, but the Dave and Buster's when I used to go, obviously, like not going now. Um, but the Dave and Buster's, it was actually really full most days, as long as you didn't go like at like 1 in the middle of the day on a working day, like a weekday.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the Dave and Buster's is usually pretty full around here, and like they have that SMG House of the Dead. Last I went, and it's always freaking fun. It's a fun game.
Oh,
There's like,
that
and
was
this is kind of back to
visceral.
Kill 6 Billions Demons thing. There's like a really kind of, I can't think of the right words for it. There's like a very interesting, I want to say, um, visceral doesn't feel like the right word, but the really interesting, strong art style when it comes to like landscapes and backgrounds that I really like. Um, kind of similar to what a lot of landscapes inspired by like Adventure Time tend to do. Like I see a lot of artists
Mm.
kind of take notes from, I want to say like more simplistic styles, but do like really good, interesting environments with them. And that's definitely evocative of that, and I really wish I can get a handle on that.
Holy shit! I pick up a cowboy repeater, and they're like, "Here's 3 more, now repair it."
Yes, yes. Gun freaking owns.
Now it does. It's repaired.
Yeah. That one you can get, like, you can upgrade decently too. It's really decent in VATS. It's really decent in VATS.
Can I put my scope on it?
I know it
No, it
can get
doesn't.
a scope.
My scope is for the 9mm.
Like, I know it can get a scope. It's definitely one of my favorite weapons until you can get an actual sniper rifle.
Oh shit, feral ghoul. Hey! Stop it.
Oh, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
Hmm.
Um,
How much detail is packed into it?
there's like a lot of detail. I mentioned like, oh, this is this art style of landscape I really like earlier, and like the ones I'm thinking of kind of have a similar art style, but they're not as detail packed.
Hmm.
That's sort of, I feel like I have a picture of it, and because I showed it to both Share and Kirby at some point.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna share it at some point, just because maybe you can help me give me the idea of like how to put words to the thing later. But I'll show you later. But like, or just put it in our channel, so you can see it now.
Damn. Found you.
Oop. Network error. Time to reload the stream.
Oh, that sucks.
That's not on you. That's on me.
I don't want to run out of ammo for this thing. I'm gonna switch back to my pistol.
Fair enough. It is easy to get lots of ammo for it though, because it uses something really
It
common. I
uses
can't remember.
revolver rounds.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it takes a while, but from and this is me posturing because I don't often do like really good perspective, like really good detailed backgrounds. A lot of it, that kind of really like detail packed, amazing environments and backgrounds are usually just built on really good fundamental understanding of perspective, is the impression I get from it, from what I can see of it. Once you have a really good understanding of perspective, and it's even easier now than any other
Hey
time
there,
because of
need
things
anything?
like Clip Studio giving you the tools to understand, to like quickly work through it than before. Once you have that understanding, um, adding more details to an environment gets much easier
This
as long as
repaired
you
10 millimeter pistol is 300
you sell it.
caps. Yeah.
But
Um.
like once you have a good fundamental understanding of sorry, I'm still trying to do a landscape right now. Once you have a better fundamental understanding of perspective, adding detail becomes a lot easier because it becomes like you're just adding stuff to what is basically kind of a grid or like a series of planes. And once you understand that, it becomes easier.
No shit. Where's that? Miscellaneous ammo. Okay. I don't want that. Give me the 10 of clubs. 2 clubs. And
What the heck am I doing? Okay, that's here.
5 of diamonds. Give me those rounds. Give me the armor piercing.
I would absolutely suggest trying Clip Studio Paint, but also if you have Procreate, that's amazing too. Like if you have an iPad and you work off of Procreate's amazing. I will have to return. I have to go put my niece to bed, but I'll be back.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now there's.
Hey there.
Procreate? I feel like I've heard of that before.
What is it?
I don't remember. That's a lot of motorcycles in this truck. Okay. It's a shame you can never get, like, motorcycles or anything. But then again, this engine by no means has the ability to make vehicles work.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads.
Is this just the same engine that like Elder Scrolls was done on and all that?
Mm-hmm. It's the creation engine.
Outpost. Mojave Outpost. Watching a lot of nothing feels like a big Brahmin pen for caravan. They've been stopped for a while, waiting for the roads north. Looks like you've walked away, so if you need to shake the dust off, head to the barracks at the bars there. Now,
Hey,
it's been a long tour. All I can think about now
I'm
is
not sure
going
you
back
should
home.
be here.
I'm not sure you should be here.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or... Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're
Hi,
looking for
Liam
the
O'Brien.
commanding
I thought I
officer, he's in
recognized
the
your
back.
voice.
Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts. Prim? Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with? I'd like to help, but we can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum head count at the outpost. Orders from the west.
One moment.
Back again, I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Prim and offer some additional support.
Yeah, I think it is a version of Gamebryo.
I keep wanting to play New Vegas, and I know I tried starting it once, but I never just stuck with it.
I think this is like my 7th time trying to play through it.
It's been a long tour.
I feel I've had the same issue like playing Oblivion too, where like
Oh, I can't
I
stand
started it
I get
multiple
mad.
times.
It's just, it feels so unplayable to me.
Patrolling the Mojave almost made...
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen.
Not to give New
Hi,
Vegas
also
another-
Liam O'Brien.
Passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it. Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself.
I
We
can.
need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it. Thanks, I appreciate it.
makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Patrolling the Mojave, almost.
Speak to Hayes about NCR protection for permit. Okay. Map. I need the map. Novak. Abandoned BOS bunker. Crimson Caravan Company. Northern Passage. Good Spring Cemetery. Good Springs. Idolized. Vilified. Well, everyone there is dead. So. I can't be vilified by people who don't live anymore. I should probably just fast travel the fucking Prem. Where am I going? Over there. Do I have sunglasses on? I do.
Hello.
Yeah? Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes.
Charging people taxes in the middle of the apocalypse? Fuck you.
Roger. I'll radio them over now.
You don't need to have a civilization with money.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
But everybody must have it.
I'll burn all the paper money and then melt down the caps for bullets.
So here's what I think of your money.
Oh, that's not that far. Okay. Armici. What the fuck? I think the first time I heard it be called the creation name in Skyrim was being shown. I think that's when I first heard of it too, but they have been using that engine since Morrowind. Oh, it was already in here.
Holy shit! Omega Hunar just showed up in this Buster.
Oh yeah, he does
He
that.
does that.
He's not too bad.
You can now get Dark Blast. Ah! Okay, done with that. No, level up again. Nice. Oh, I think I can teleport up there.
Hey there, need anything?
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Back again? Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment. No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go.
Oh, a service rifle. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Nice.
Hello?
Fallout's going well. Also, hello, Charles Robin. Let's see. Do I have any other side quests right now? Nope, just the DLC quests. So I'm head to Novak. I think there's like now that I think about it, 'cause, I think there's like a fan-made Fallout Vegas remastered or something in the works.
I would not be surprised by that. Let's see.
Huh? Huh? Something is attacking me. Ah, ants. First time.
Who's there?
Left leg cripple. Oh, you can just shoot the gun.
Yeah, you can target the gun.
Ooh, I got the Nox double saber, so it immediately just completed that step.
Nice.
Congrats.
Ah, my head. I'm really glad I put 10 points in luck. Yeah, I got her to drop her gun. Nice. And then I break her other weapon. Oh my god, just break.
I unlocked my Dark Blast too. Cool.
Yeah, because you fought Hunar.
Elder form, yeah. You learn the other ones as you level up or something? Or is it class dependent?
As you encounter.
You have to encounter them. You have to encounter the Omegas.
Right now, the only way to get... the only other one you can get currently is Omega Angel, Omega Luther. And the only way to get that one right now is to do the story. You can't encounter Omega Angel naturally yet.
What does it mean to reclaim the sheet?
Hmm?
Well, I just got the double saber's got the check mark. So I go...
And so you discard it and then do another one. I think reclaiming is that you can spend star gems to do the same one again, but you don't want to do that.
I don't want to discard it. Do I want to discard it, or...?
Yes, you want to discard it. If you've already gotten the item, then the sheet is done, so you just get rid of it.
I ran all 9mm bullets.
So I don't actually get the weapon, though?
What do you mean?
Hmm?
What
When I finish the sheet,
Finish.
You
So
don't
does it say 100%
automatically.
or does it say completed?
it says complete.
Okay, so you should have already gotten the weapon. It immediately goes into your
Fuck.
inventory. What happened to you?
I got myself killed.
No.
Oh, there it
Oh,
is, right
there
there. Okay. So if it gets 100%, you gotta wait for the item to drop, then you complete it, right?
It's basically when it hits 100%, it will complete the next time you do a thing, and then the item goes into your inventory.
Okay.
So it has been about 2 hours. I think that's a good time to stop. So I start doing my outro. Let me just quit Fallout real quick so I can actually use my mouse.
I do not know New Vegas very well, so I have no frame of reference for how much progress you have made.
Very little. Very little.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the stream. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Let me just fix my avatar real quick. There we go. Yeah, if you want to financially support me, I have donate links, both coffee and standard Twitch donations, linked on my Twitch page below. I have a Patreon if you want to support me, over time. I try to stream every other day. I'm on Twitter. That's where I make my announcements. You can find my Twitter. Actually, I should have a widget or whatever they call it below that links to my Twitter timeline. I make announcements there first, and I go there first, and I go there last. I'm always active there. For people watching on YouTube, I guess, thank you for watching on YouTube. Next time is going to be basically more of the same. We're going to do more Dark Souls 2. We're going to start the last DLC. And then we'll just do more Fallout. Thank you for coming by. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.